in order to make me obey, my father actually locked me in the oven. With a heavy slam of the door, I was immediately jolted awake. Watching my parents ignore my cries for help, I kicked open the oven door and scrambled out in panic. The next second, my father stepped directly on my back, and together they overpowered me. My mother grabbed a tape and sealed my mouth shut. Then they dragged me and stuffed me back into the oven. I desperately tore off the tape and reached out my hand, trying to stop them, but my father slammed the door shut and wrapped tape tightly around the oven. I could only cry for help frantically, while my mother turned the oven to 300 degrees. After both of them double-checked that the oven door was securely closed, they pressed the switch. The temperature rose rapidly. Just when I thought I was going to die, Officer Anna bursting was back up. She cut through the tape with a knife and rescued. My father was knocked unconscious by the officer, while my mother secretly grabbed a knife and hid behind. Fortunately, a male officer nearby subdued her in time. In the end, my parents were diagnosed as mentally ill, and I was adopted by Officer Anna. The next day, while Anna was at work, I secretly released bees into Jack's phone. The bees traveled through the phone line into his ear. He immediately used a cotton swab to pull out a bee and threw it into the toilet. Then more bees slipped out of his ear. Jack quickly stomped on them. Jack kept swatting with a towel, but the bees swarmed all over his back. He immediately wrapped the bees in his clothes and threw them into the bathroom. Just as he started to relax, a large swarm of bees surrounded him again. In his panic, he accidentally slipped and fell to his death in the bathroom. Because of Jack's death, Anna began to suspect me. She knocked over my television and demanded that I get out of the house, but I just calmly ate my popcorn. My behavior infuriated Anna. She knocked my popcorn out of my hands and screamed at me. I immediately stood up, frightening Anna so much that she hid in her room and barricaded the door with the bed. I pretended to make peace and asked her to open the door, but she kept yelling at me. Enraged, I rammed the door so hard it bent out of shape. As the lock broke, Anna quickly ran to the door, pushing against the bed with all her strength, not giving up, even as the broken pieces on the floor pierced her